But first, we're heading to Tewksbury, Massachusetts for some outstanding Italian food served with plenty of personality. And best of all, Rossa Ristorante is a fantastic meal deal. Mouth-watering meatloaf.
Holy Toledo. This is the best meatloaf I've ever had in my entire life.
Flavor strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
The pork shank is a man's kind of meal, but like myself, the ladies do love it.
And a charismatic chef who cooks big Italian dishes to match his even bigger ego.
See how good I am? I can do this with my eyes closed.
Rossa in Tewksbury may not look so special from the outside, but inside this Italian trattoria, you'll find a warm atmosphere complete with an active bar and a busy open kitchen where Chef Damian DiCenso works his magic over a steady stream of saute pans.
I think people really enjoy the open kitchen. They get to watch us cook, and on top of that, they get to see this handsome face.
And this self-proclaimed culinary sex symbol has quite the following.
Damian is the best cook ever. Yes, we've come here for good Italian cooking.
He is definitely not shy. Well, he likes to come out and see his tables. You know, a lot of times we have tables asking to talk to the chef.
He was out already tonight. You guys just missed him, actually. But yeah, he always makes the rounds, comes out.
He's a very vocal, friendly, outgoing, come to the table, shake your hand. He makes it for you special.
He's very loud, he's funny, he's friendly, and he once you get him going, he will go.
Every night, Chef Damian puts on a non-stop show of sizzling and stirring.
I don't want to grow up. I like fire.
Sure, it might look like he's having way too much fun, but make no mistake, this guy is serious about his craft.
It's almost like a sport, you know, it's physical, and like, you know, you're trying to beat the rush, you know, and you don't want to lose to the slips that are coming in.
And all of those slips list a variety of Italian classics like the antipasto loaded with imported meats and cheeses. The arancini are enormous with a crunchy exterior and creamy risotto center. And the meatballs are time-tested with a recipe that's been passed down to Damian and his brother David from their grandmother.
These meatballs have been made from my nonna to my grandmother to everybody.
Well, these are the same meatballs that my grandmother makes, that my mother makes, that, you know, anywhere in my family, these are the meatballs you're gonna get. As a little boy, I could probably put back about 20 of these.
Rossa's entrees run the gamut from traditional fare like the enormous chicken parm to the pillowy handmade gnocchi served in a light plum tomato sauce.
They're really light, airy. People like to describe them as soft pillows.
And then there's the 1-pound veal meatloaf Damian began serving as a special, but quickly earned a cult following.
People started leaving email addresses, phone numbers. They wanted us to call them when we were making it, and they would show up every time. Then one day, they tell me I got a phone call. I pick up the phone, and someone just yells out, "Meatloaf, we want it!" And I was like, they hang up. After that, I put it on the menu. I mean, better safe than sorry, you know?
Meat and potatoes can also be found on the sausage and roasted potato pizza, topped with garlic, onions, and wild mushrooms, and finished with truffle oil. This pizza's presence is felt way before it lands on your table.
The truffle oil you can smell as the waitress will walk it through the dining room. Everyone kind of turns their head. It's one of those dishes.
Another head turner and belly buster is the truly humongous slow braised pork shank.
It's huge. It's braised for 3 hours, and then we roast it in the oven with the sauce so it gets a little caramelized on the outside. It is absolutely fork tender. You do not need a knife with the pork shank.
No knife is necessary, and very little money is required when paying the bill. Most entrees here cap out around $20, which makes Rossa one fantastic meal deal.